Hello, it's Jason from DigiNo.org. Welcome to another AskDigiNo, and today I'm going to be answering a question all about TransferWise and Revolut. It's been a long time since I first posted that article about receiving your DaDa pay with TransferWise. So I wanted to give a little update and answer the question, okay? Cool. Hey Jason, I have a Revolut account and seem to have a USD account in there. And I just wondered if there was a reason you use TransferWise instead of Revolut to receive wages. What is the benefit of using both? Okay, thanks a lot for your question. I'll answer the first part first. So I don't use Revolut to receive wages purely because I didn't feel the need to. With TransferWise, it was great, so I didn't feel the need to switch. I was looking into being sort of a guinea pig for it, to write an article about it. And I asked Revolut support if it was possible. And, they said, yeah, give this information. But there's really a lot of benefits to having both. I use both for different reasons. And I'll go into that. But yeah, there was a lot of questions about because DaDa, they convert the RMB or wages into USD and then send it out. That's why it was, the fees for American teachers were okay because there wasn't this extra conversion. But then a lot of people were telling me, DaDa offered to convert it first into GBP and then send it over. But I think I did this when I initially started, and I was still getting quite high fees. That's why I recommended the system that worked for me, in that I have TransferWise and they have banks in America. So there's less fees because the USD is not getting converted again into GBP or Euro. So that's why TransferWise was recommended for European and UK teachers, and why I recommended opening a borderless account in USD, which you can do down below. I'll leave all the links for TransferWise and stuff. And so the benefits of having both is, I'm just going to talk you through the way that I use it, really. That's the best way to do it. So you get my online teaching wages into TransferWise, okay? And once I get this in, it's in USD. So wherever I am in the world, so say I'm in England, I'll just convert that over into GBP. And there's a small fee for this, but it's fine. And or if I'm in Thailand, I will convert it, set up a Thai baht bank account in TransferWise or in the phone. You don't have to do any kind of forms or anything, and just convert it over. This is beneficial because when you're spending money on your card, using the TransferWise card, wherever you are, I'll get it out so I can use it as a reference. Using the TransferWise card wherever you are, and what's it? Using your TransferWise card wherever you are in the world. The benefits of this is because when you're spending, say, GBP in a foreign country using your cards, they'll do their own conversion. Like the bank will do their own conversion, and this is much higher fees than what TransferWise is. That's the benefit of it. You're just getting lower fees at all times. You can't avoid fees, especially when you're doing cross-currency transactions. So that's why I went for something like TransferWise and Revolut. I know what you're thinking. Where's Revolut coming into this? Well, there is a ATM limit on both TransferWise and Revolut, unless you go for like Revolut Premium, and there's an ATM limit per month, and I'm trying to remember what it is. Okay, so the ATM withdrawal limit is 1,000 GBP for TransferWise. Okay. And So what? Yeah, I didn't realize this at first. I went over my ATM limit getting money out. So that's why when I receive my money into TransferWise, I'll send it over to Revolut. So then I have both ATM limits in there, so I don't have to worry about not accessing money from ATMs and stuff. And that's why it's so handy to have both. And in case you lose one and you have to wait to get another one sent, you have your money spread out between these two cards. Or also you can transfer it to your regular bank account as well. So I see, TransferWise as my holding point because the transfer fees are so low. So I'll receive it and then I'll just spread it out. Especially when you're traveling, it's great to have something like this because it's a really great way to just like organize your budget and your money for your trips, things like that. Also with Revolut, it's really good if you've also got a friend that has Revolut because the transfers between them are instant and they're free. So this is a big flaw of TransferWise. When I want to transfer my money from TransferWise to Revolut, it's not instant. Or if I transfer it to my regular bank, it's not instant. So it'll take a couple of days. And if you're in a bit of a bind, I got in a bit of a bind because I hit my ATM fee and on TransferWise, and I had no other way of like getting cash, and I was a bit stuck for a couple of days whilst I was waiting for it to go into Revolut. So that's why whenever I receive my online teaching pay, I'll do the organisation straight away to avoid that. But then I started thinking, okay, I've got to find another method for this. I need to get this organised. So I came up with a little way to avoid that. So in your regular bank account, you can top up your Revolut card quite easily. It's just instant. And, everything with TransferWise takes a couple of days. So when you top up your Revolut card, it just comes, straight from your bank account, say in England. And then you have it, you can exchange it for whatever country you're in, or if you're just, that's the benefits. Like, you're not going to do that. If you're still in England, you're not going to bother really transferring from your Lloyd's TSB to your Revolut because it both functions the same way. But if you need to exchange your currency, you won't have to go to the currency exchange at the airport or whatever if you're traveling. You can just not upload. You can just top up your Revolut card from your bank card, and then you can exchange the currency within the mobile app, which is really handy. And then you can just withdraw that from an ATM or pay on card whenever you can pay card. So that is really good. And if you receive money into PayPal, this is really good when you're traveling. So say if you're a freelancer and you receive money into PayPal, which a lot of people do. So the way I balance it now is to make sure if I top up from my bank in England to my Revolut card and I'm a little bit short, as a freelancer, I will send the PayPal money back to my English bank, then top up my Revolut. And that helps to keep everything in a nice flow. So you're not short in your bank. If you're living in your overdraft or whatever, and or you don't want to go into your overdraft, you want to avoid those fees, then it's like PayPal to bank up to Revolut, and and then you have your Revolut and your TransferWise that both have money in them. You're not hitting those ATM fees, ATM limits, hopefully, because you have the two. So that should keep you organized on your travels with your money, or just generally in your life. Sorry if that was hard to understand. I tried to be as clear as possible with it. But yeah, that's just what I do. Uh, if I'm on the road, or if I'm at home, then TransferWise, it could seem quite unnecessary for people who aren't online teachers or whatever. But if you're receiving your money from somewhere like China, it's really, really, really crucial, I think, for avoiding fees. But yeah, if you want more information on TransferWise and why I started using it to receive DaDa pay or online teaching pay, then yeah, you can check out the article down below. And I've got videos where I walk you through how to set up an account, how to use it, what things to say. Not every online teaching company accepts this. They don't know about it yet, or they don't use it yet. I don't say ABC. I think they're interested in using it, but I'm not sure. Other online teaching companies, say like Hujang, Palfish, Wales English, they pay their teachers through Payoneer, which is very similar to PayPal. I'll leave information about that down below. And yeah, so between your PayPal, your TransferWise, your Revolut, your Payoneer, and your regular bank, you should be fine. And that's the benefits of having multiple. But yeah, this is a really good question. Thanks for this, because I've been meaning to update information about TransferWise for a long time. So thanks for that. And if you'd like to ask a question to me for AskDigiNo, then I'll leave the link down below of how you can do that. And yeah, thanks a lot, and have a good old life, okay? Like, share, subscribe. This is Jason from DigiNo. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.